doing add and subtract rational expressions level 2. Now, you're probably going to see that we have this problem right here. So we're going to follow the same steps. We're going to have to make sure we have the same denominator, combine like terms, and then simplify if we need to. Let's look at the problem that we have here. The big issue between this problem and the previous problems is that we're going to have to do something before we can start and checking if we have the same denominator. As you see, we have a trinomial right here. That's what we call a trinomial. And we're going to have to factor it. We already know how to factor, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I have this negative 20, and I don't have a number in the front. That means I'm going to be looking for factors of 20. So what can give me 20? I already know, so I'm going to pick 4 and 5, and this is the reason why. If I add them, I need to get a 1, right? And it has to be positive. But if I multiply them, I need to get a 20. So this one is going to apply to both of them. Now, because I want a positive 1, I'm going to make the 4 negative, because I need my bigger number to be positive so I can get that 1. Let's go ahead and rewrite my problem. So I'm going to have 4m over, it's going to be m minus 4, and it's going to be m plus 5, minus 2, and over here is going to be m minus 4. Okay, so this is going to be a little different from what we did in the previous problems. Now, the main reason why it's going to be a slightly different is because I have a negative 4 on both sides, right? Which is pretty awesome. But remember, we need to have the same denominator. So which one's missing something? Now, this side is missing something, right? It's missing the m plus 5. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to multiply and cross multiply that one, only that one. The reason is because we already have m minus 4. So there's no point to me cross multiply the other one to the other one. So let's go ahead and do what I'm referring to. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and only cross multiply those two. I don't need to cross multiply those two. I do not need to, because I already have an n minus 4 on this side. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the cross multiplication for the m plus 5. Let's go ahead and rewrite my problem. We move this slightly this way, that we have enough space to write. There we go. So that one's going to equal to, and still the same thing, 4m. And then it's going to be minus 2 times m plus 5. All right, perfect. Now on the bottom, we're going to have exactly the same thing. We're going to have m minus 4 times m plus 5. Okay, now the only thing I need to do at this point is distribute. What I'm going to distribute the negative 2 to the m and to the 5. So let's go ahead and start doing that. So 2 times m is going to give me what? Negative 2m. Now negative 2 times 5 is a negative 10. There we go. We have our top already set up. Let's go ahead and simplify even further. I'm going to combine those two right here. 4 minus 2 is just going to be 2m. Now 10 cannot be like combined with anything else, so we're just going to leave it. Minus 10. At this point, we're almost done. We're going to write everything that we have on the bottom, which is going to be m minus 4 and m plus 5. At this point, this is the hardest part. We already did the hard part. That's what I meant to say. All we need to do is see if we can simplify anything. Now, I can see on the top of my fraction, both my 2 and my 10 are divisible by 2. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to simplify a little further. I'm going to go ahead and factor out that 2. So I'm going to go ahead and write it on the outside, like we always do. Then I'm going to put parentheses. We're going to simplify this whole thing. So what is 2 divided by 2? 1m. And what is 10 divided by 2? Negative 5. So that's exactly what we're going to get on the top. And on the bottom, I'm just going to have m minus 4 and m plus 5. That is how my answer is going to simplify at the end. Now, can I cancel anything out? No, because you can see that's a negative and that's a positive 5. So that wouldn't be able to cancel out. And this is my answer. That is it. Thank you guys for watching.